So that's the money and nikatumia kuunda Isimba na ikabaki.
So hiyo nyumba bado iko?
Imebomolewa tu juzi.
Okay.
But imebomolewa tu juzi like less than 3 years ago.
So what happens now you start living in that house? Hiyo ndio inakuwa nyumba yako.
Sasa hapo ndio sasa msana.
Ni teach culture pole
bana. Hii culture ni noma. Hii culture ni noma.
Na hizi ma.com.
Usicheze .com, sikizeni hapo kwa comments. Go visit your parents na your grandparents at home mjue hizi vitu. So in Kakamega when you are, I've told you nilikuwa nacheza masafa rally, makalangolongo ni nini. What we used to do, we used to just live in one house. Mnapata tu mnalalanga kwa kinyumba. Nyumba yote iko hapo abandoned ama kitu kama hiyo. But wewe ukishafika unabalehe, unaenda kufika 18. In fact inakuanga mara mingi immediately unamaliza ni class 8. Unaendanga unakuwa circumcised.
Yep.
Unashika. Ama ukichelewa kuna wenye wanaenda form 1 form 2. It depends on the homes. But ukitaka vizuri angalia hiyo Bukusu culture. After you've been circumcised, now that is when unaambiwa you've become a man. Unaekwa kando na nyumbako inaekwa kando. Sasa ndio unapata first girlfriend. Sasa unapata watu wanaanza visitation na boyfriend girlfriend, unaanza kuleta madem, unaanza kujua madem. Sasa unaanza kukua sasa a husband in preparation. Hapo ndio unasikia sasa wase unapata kama western ni rahisi sana mtu kuoa immediately after school. Because there's a silent pressure to conform to you, proving to your peers that you're man enough. Umenishika?
Nimekushika.
So the more unaenda kando the better for you. So it's compulsory. There's no awezi ka after circumcision.
So ni kama aibu for you to still be in your parents' house after you're a certain age.
Yezi kwa aibu kwa sababu utaipata hiyo chance.
Unaambia toka.
I mean aibu aje na uje exercise. Ukifika hiyo age my friend, expulsion. By order.
Love it.
Yeah, aibu utaipatia kwa Simba huko.
That's funny. So now that's what you used to build this kahawa of yours.
Yes.
So the whole of high school where unakaa kwa hii nyumba?
Yes. Nilikuwa nakaa kwa Simba. Baada ya high school sasa. Nilikuwa nakaa kwa Simba. Unashika?
Nimekushika mpoa sana.
Baada ya kushinda hizo mado, sasa hiyo ni form 4. Nikarudi nikaunda Simba. The beauty si tulikuwa nayo as young watoi, si nikwambia kulikuwa na wife mwingine. So wakati my dad moved to Nairobi alimove na yeye. So ile house ilibaki free. So that's where we used to sleep.
Okay.
As now Owen and the rest of the boys. Na pia neighboring boys and young uncles, you understand? So hiyo nyumba ilikuwa. But sasa ile nyumba ya Smith, you need to get yours. So kama kwa Luya culture, the first born son, it's on the right. The second born son, on the left. The third born again, ama kama kuna first born wa nini, wa second family, pia yanabaki on the right. The second born from the other family, on the left.
And let me ask you, how do you now looking back at your life?
Yes.
How has that culture helped you? Because these are things that I've missed out. Kama mimi nilikatwa nikaingia ndege out to London straight from class 8.
My goodness.
So there are things I missed out.
You are a dolly.
Dolly nini? Msinita dolly kwa show yangu. Tutapigana hapo bro. Unaita nani dolly hapa?
Sasa ni dolly. Wacha nikwambie
nilienda Hosi. By the way nilitoka Nyeri, nikaenda Hosi, snippet
to London.
Next day na plane nikatoka hapo.
My goodness.
So there's culture that I missed out
you
on.
You missed out on culture. The first thing you missed out on was your job description being presented to you officially from uncles. They will now instill that sense of responsibility to you. The father figure, the male figure will tell you from today henceforth, you are a provider, you are a protector, you are a wisdom, whatever. You are a pillar. You understand? So you'll be told all those things.
They start instilling the manhood from you and passing down the cultural generation.
Cultural generation. And by that it's also true. They say you are if it's Njau was a village elder and he stood for this. And these are the principles that are holding this family together. These principles. Things like those ones. You are told. Of course, pia you missed out on being spoiled na mambo kama chakula na vitu kama hizo. And then now, in Luya culture, there was something, again, I'm telling you, they're called subnominal segregation, whereby you would go to the older boys and they will chase you away, we mtoto toka hapa. Ujafika. So that gave you the right of way to now sit amongst those boys. And it was something that was admired and cherished. So there's no one who will dismiss you after that.
Yeah. You know, part of the reason why I love these conversations that I have on CTA, we get to understand that our culture is everything.
Yes, it is.
Like we shouldn't, we throw out, especially Christianity-wise, there's a lot that people throw out cultural-wise when they bring in Christianity.
Now I'll tell you, I'm not in the business of blaming anyone. But one thing we were taught, even when you're going through that whole initiation and the process, was you have to man up. For instance, that thing was so painful. But if you cried, that will be your brand till hata wasaizi mimi niko na msee anafanya KCB ama Safaricom. Semanga huyo msee alilia bana.
I get.
So there's a legacy you have to protect.
Na yako kwenda Usiku and the River.
Yangu ilikuwa Usi. But again ni ile ruthless. So if you cried, it will taint your legacy and your manhood.
And you're with your peers.
Yes. Kama nilienda na Owen na Sami, we went all of us. And then that inakuanga kitu fashionable inapen throughout the entire area. So unapata
Esther pia the Masais wanapaka leo wanaifanyia hivyo sana.
So ukiangalia untacall Esther ako down, untacall sijui Kanji ako down, wote wamepiga maleso because it's if your peers you go at the same time.
Hey bro,
I'm telling you the truth. And then other than that thing is symbolic. The pain, the agony, the anguish that you went through and you did not succumb to crying. It's like a replication or it's a test of how life
is. Life ni hivyo.
So unapatanga those guys, no matter what they go through, they normally associate that with. So they're like, if I survived, what is this to bring me down?
And also it's such a mental transition from boy to man.
Exactly. I'm telling you become hardened. Because you remember, if I went through the knife and it didn't bring me down, no, it doesn't matter. I don't have rent, or maybe my wife has gone, or maybe my relative has passed on. You can have a replication of the same experience in this scenario. And you know what? You thrive. But now, what I'm saying, I'll give you an example. I will not mention the school, but there's a school I'd gone to for motivational talks. It's a boys' school. And I was about to walk into the hall and encourage the young people. So when I was going there, just 5 minutes to my speech, I actually briefed the teacher. I said, now I'm going to tell them of how they're supposed to, deal with life, deal with the opposite sex, investment, and all that. And how to, allow God to be the head of your life and all that. Before I knew it, she called me aside. I said, okay, have I said anything wrong? And she told me, no, I think your script is wrong. I was like, what do you mean? She told me, here, we're having an issue. What is the issue? 80% of our students carry their mother's names. I said, what do you mean? Yes, if it's John Wawanjiro. If it is Richard,
his mother. Yes.
Wakoi.
Yes.
Umeni understand? I can remember now the problem is we are having, even when we go for outings, our boys don't come out of the school bus to mingle with the girls. They cry most of the time. They are homesick. They miss their mothers. That's when I understood there is a difference when you have a father figure and when you don't have one. So, kabisa, they are not toughened in whichever way you want to look at it. That is a major challenge we're having in this society. So those initiations were very important. And I had to retract my entire message and come up with an instant message that is inclined towards a father now. Yes.
Okay. Hey, Raf, with you this conversation is good. I'm seeing it being long. I love it, but it's so rich.
Yeah.
Hii conversation is so rich. These are
bring it on bana. Bring it on bana. Mimi nitakuongelea kila kitu. Kama ukuta leo
mimi nitauliza.
Leo ukuta zitatetemeka hapa.
Hebu ngoja tu change batteries tuendelee.